So in previous class, I explained what is the TypeScript and what is the use of TypeScript, and so what is the dynamic typecasting and static TypeScript language. What is the dynamic scripting language? Okay, so JavaScript is the dynamic scripting language. So TypeScript must be the static type casting, right? So
Yeah.
now I will for example, I have a variable. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm giving the hello. So when I given I declared one variable, right? So I declared
Yes.
one variable. Actually, in the TypeScript, we need to define the type, right? Like colon
Yes, we
string.
need to type like if it is string, we need to give it a string, and if it is a
Yeah. So if we declare the variable or is define the function with mentioning the type, that is called explicit type. Okay, what is called
explicit type. Okay.
explicit typing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
explicit. So I mean, you need to must if you assign the value if with other type, it will give the error.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called explicit type script. Explicit type. Okay, so that means so if in explicit type scripting, you must give define the type. What is type one, right?
Okay.
We need to must given the what is type. Now coming to the implicit type. What is called implicit type. Okay, we had
Okay.
two types are there. Type one in the
Explicit
variable
and
declaration. In the variable declaration, we have two types of. One is the explicit typing, or other one is the implicit
implicit.
typing. Okay, let me explain. The explicit typing means we are declaring the types. What are the types?
Okay.
In the implicit typing, we are not mentioning the type. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we are not mentioning the type. Okay. But then how it will the then what is the variable type now? Here we didn't mention the type.
Uh, it will take any for a type.
No, yeah. Actually, it will take as not any. It will take as the string, as a. So
String.
if you not mention the type in the if not use the explicit type in the TypeScript. So first
Mm-hmm.
JavaScript, the TypeScript taking as a dynamic type. Dynamic type at this step. If you are not mentioned the type, that means if you are not using the explicit type, then JavaScript, so TypeScript takes the dynamic type casting. I mean, dynamic means what are the value we assign based on that
It
variable.
will take it. Okay.
Yeah. So now what is the type of the X now here?
Here it's a string.
String. Okay.
Yeah.
Now if we assign the value in the if it is JavaScript, for example, it's not TypeScript. Within the JavaScript, if I assign the value any other type, it will take. For example, initially the type is the hello, right? Later
Mm-hmm.
I've been giving the 10. Okay.
Okay.
Generally in JavaScript taking,
Yeah, it takes. Yeah.
but in the TypeScript will not take. So initially what type of type they are taking, they attach the same type value we need to give, otherwise showing the error. For example, here I am guessing the value hello. Later that means
Okay.
X is the string type. Later I am trying to assign the integer type. It is not taking, giving the error. See,
Okay.
for example, if you give a string, any string like any string value, it's taken. There is no error. Okay.
Okay.
In this case, we are not mentioned any type, right? Here we didn't mention any
Mm-hmm.
type. So this is called implicit type. Okay. X
Okay.
in the process of implicit type, even we did not mention the type, it will take the value assigned first step. Okay.
Okay. What even if you are not giving any, I mean, for example, if we are using as implicit, whatever the value we are giving for the variable, that data type would be taking as a considered.
Yeah, the first step, what are the value we taken? Next time
Yeah.
it's taken that value only. Okay.
Okay. That okay. It only comes as a first time thing.
First time type. So this
Yeah.
is called implicit typing. So in the variable declaration, we can use the either mentioning the type, or if we mention the type, that is the explicit type.
Explicit.
If we not mention the type, that is the
Implicit
implicit
type.
type. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the type while a variable declaration we can do. Okay. Now what are the types we have? So what are the types we have? Okay. in TypeScript, what are the so before that, so first, what are the types in JavaScript you listen? In JavaScript,
Yeah, we do have arrays, strings, and
string,
also
string,
arrays,
number,
numbers, int,
boolean. Int
boolean,
is not there. String,
none,
number, int is not there. We have primitive type as non-primitive. Remember, primitive type
yeah,
as string, number, boolean,
number, boolean, and
null,
null and undefined. Okay, undefined will
undefined,
become like
and the object.
object. Yeah.
So these are the types we define. Right? So how we are using these types in the, these are the basic types. Okay, these are the basic types.
Yeah.
Basic types. So how we define this basic type? For example, let's one by take example where x cost string. We need to give the only string value. Okay. Var by,
Okay.
we need to give the, if we mention the number, we need to give the only number value. Okay.
Hmm.
Boolean means we mention the boolean, the value
Boolean, true or
true or
false.
false,
Yeah.
not the string. Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
And not also camel case, it will take capital letters take, no.
No, it won't take it. Yeah.
Camel case, no, only small letters true or false. Okay. Because in the Python, generally they take the value capital. In JavaScript, are small letter. Okay. True or false any value.
Okay.
Next. Next one is the null. If a null means, must give the null value.
Yeah.
If you give the capital null, it gives the error. So small null value. Okay. And not in the string.
Okay.
If you observe, see if any other, if you mention the null type, if you mention one type, if you send the other type, we are giving the errors, right?
Error.
So it must be null. Okay, now undefined. Okay, undefined means must be undefined,
Undefined itself.
not in the string, right?
Yeah. Right.
Not in the number.
Mm.
For example, it's undefined. Okay, let's say we can change the value or not. Let's say t is equal to 5. We can't change, right? So whatever
Yeah.
type we define, only that value we need to give. Okay.
Okay.
So string number boolean null undefined, right? Object.
Undefined.
Let's say
Okay.
where, but in the object we don't mention the object. We have the array means we need to mention the array type, object type. So I will explain this the array types, object type later. So as of now,
Okay.
I'm mentioning the
We have string, boolean, number,
undefined.
null, undefined.
These are the basic types. Okay,
Hello.
are you hearing? Hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
So these are the basic types. Okay. Now we have the
Okay.
special types. I will explain one by one. Okay. So up to this is the JavaScript types we know. So what are the special types we have in the TypeScript? So we need to learn those. So this is the advantage. So if you are learning the TypeScript means what are the types we have available in the TypeScript. So you need to get the
Okay.
complete understanding of the all the types available in the TypeScript. Okay.
TypeScript.
So in
Okay.
this 3 days to this lesson 3 days lesson, I will just explaining the what are the types we have, how to we need to use them. I will explain. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
in this case, first one is void type. Void means
White.
if a function, so okay, now before this telling the void, I will explain something. For if not only variable declaration we are mentioning the type, also function definition. I tell you in the function definition, for example, function add some add class. Okay,
Mm.
s comma y, so written express way. So
Okay.
while variable declaration, this is the way how explicit typing, how we are mentioning the types. Okay, but
Okay.
in the function definition also we need to mention the function types. So what are the types we are
Function.
mentioning is what type of parameters we are taking, we need to give this type, and also what is the function returning, what type of function it will returning. Okay.
Okay.
For example, the function argument, first we need to mention the function argument type. For example, x, you can give the colon, for example, number, y
Okay.
colon number. So this is the function parameter types we need to mention while defining the function. We need to mention the functional parameters, right?
Parameter. Okay.
And
Right.
also we need to mention the return type. Return type must be here, colon, what is the return? It must be number only.
Number.
Okay.
Okay.
So here, if you mention here, that means what type of this function, what it will return. It will return the number only.
Number.
Okay.
Okay.
And the function takes the arguments only number types.
Only number. Okay. But if in case if we won't give any data type for the function, how it
Same,
behaves?
same like
Like,
how we previously implicit typing behave. I mentioned
okay.
implicit type I
Yeah,
mentioned,
got
right?
it.
For example,
Hmm.
I did not give the any values. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, but we need to give some default value.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So then, what is the action value must we need to give? We need to give only
It's
numbers
numbers.
only. Let's
Because
say,
it's
for
a data
example,
type, it's a number.
let's say if we give the hello, she is giving error. See,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
for example, if we not given a default value, okay,
Hmm.
if we are not given a default value,
Okay.
so what type it will take? We don't know. So that's why it will allow any type at this time. Okay,
Okay.
you understand?
Yeah, understood. It take it as any data type. It will be accepted if
So,
you won't give any
so here
data
three
type in the
three things.
parameters.
We need to
Yeah.
we need to give the type in two ways: explicit type and implicit type.
Implicit.
In the
Yeah.
explicit type, we need to mention the type. In implicit type, we don't mention the type, but we need to assign some value based on the value type which will take. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And for example, okay, this is the function parameters type we are mentioning. Okay. So the function is only number type only. Okay.
Okay.
For example, if the function, what is the function? Sometimes function it will not do anything. For example, if we run the function, just console the expressway. Okay.
Hmm.
Is this function returning anything? This function returning
No.
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 If some functions returning something, some function this is not returning anything. Okay. At that time,
Hmm.
the function return type must be void.
Okay.
So void type means if a function does not return anything, then the function return value
Hmm.
must be void.
Why? Okay.
For example, returning something. For example, return true here. Then what is the function type? See if we see what
It,
is throwing error because we are
because
void type. For example,
yeah.
this is the number. This will also give the error because the function must be return number type. But what is it returning?
But true.
So
It's a
that means
boolean.
boolean. So what we need to mention here?
It's a
Boolean.
boolean.
Yeah. So then no error. Okay.
Hmm.
If you don't know
Okay.
what is the function returning anything, with function does not return anything, just a function returning some calculation or some conjure. uh,
Hmm.
so then
Okay.
the function return
Then
value must be void.
what?
Okay. So now we understand in the special types. I mentioned the void type. Okay.
Why? Yeah.
First one is void. So when is one void type we'll use? If a function does not return anything, the function
Doesn't
return
have
type
any return argument or written, then we will be using a void.
void return type. The
Yeah,
function
void
return.
return.
So they will ask the questions. So where will you give the return type in the function? The return type in the function of the function name parenthesis here we will mention the what is the return type of the function returning.
Okay.
So they will ask how you give the return type to your function. So you need to mention function name colon. After that we need to give the what is the function that is written through a boolean or number. We need to mention here. Okay, understand?
Yeah, understood.
Okay, this is the void type. Okay, now
Okay.
any type. Let me explain the any type.
Limit.
Any type means, for example, where x is equal to 5. Okay, so x all different parameters. For example, where a equal to 5. Okay, so
Okay.
what is the now what is the in the TypeScript, what is the type is taking?
It takes as number.
Number. Okay, if
Yeah.
you cannot give the
Any other
other
data
value.
type, like for
Yeah,
example. Yeah.
but if you want to allow any value, if you want to value any type of value, okay, if you want to allow any type of value, then we need to give the any.
Okay.
So any, so what will happen if you give the any type? The question they will ask. So what will, so the generally what will ask any type means that variable allows any value. We are mentioning the answer like that, right? But that is not the correct answer. The correct answer is, if you declare the variable with the any type, okay, the variable
Okay.
any type, that means TypeScript is not check the type. It's not type check is it skip the type checking.
Okay.
It skip the type checking. Okay, that means any value you can give, it will allow, because it is skipping the type checking. So when
Okay.
will type checking will happen? By translator, right? While translator from TypeScript to JavaScript. If you mention the
Yeah.
type, then it will check the TypeScript. If you not the mention type, okay, then what is the
It
value we
will.
assign based on the thing. But if you mention the any type, see two things. I will tell you, for example, A1, A2. So here two, see here first, what is the difference between the first, second, third? In the first one, we are
We
not
are not
mentioning the
using
mention
any data
anything.
type.
It is the
Yeah, it's
implicit.
like implicit.
So then what is the type of that variable? What is the
It's
value assigned? That is the type of the variable. Okay.
yeah.
So next time for the A1 variable, you must be assigned the,
Number itself.
but they will ask the question. I am not mentioning any type, then it will take any type, right? So they will ask the question, like for example like this. Okay. Here A1 equal to 5, so I didn't mention any type, right? So I can assign the any value string. I can assign the value string also. They will ask the
No, we
question.
can't.
No.
Because as we are assigning a number to initially, so it only accepts the numbers data.
Implicit type. Okay.
Yeah, implicit type.
But they will okay. Then but how can I can allow any value, any type? Then you need to check. Then at the time we need to skip the type checking. To skip the type checking, we need to give the
We
type
need
any.
as
Okay.
okay.
We need to give the, then it will allow the any value. Okay.
Okay.
So if anyone asks if how I want to allow the any value, so generally what you will tell, I've done mention, thus it will allow the any type. No, that is not also. If you not mention any type, the first value what you assign, that is the type it continues. But if you want to allow any type, if you want to skip the type checking, skip the type checking, the type you want to skip, then you need to mention the any type. Okay.
Okay.
Now other type is unknown.
Okay.
Okay. What is the unknown type? What is the unknown type? I'll explain. June. Ah. So unknown type. Okay.
Okay.
I will explain the now unknown type. So unknown type is same exactly any. What is the any and difference? They will ask the question. What is the difference between the any type and unknown type? Any type also same. We can assign any value. Okay, any type of value. Unknown also same, we can assign the any value. Okay, so for example,
Okay.
where a2 colon unknown. So what is the we can assign the what is type we assign unknown type, right?
Unknown type, yeah.
So that means we can assign any value like any type. Okay, let's say I assign the value a2 equal to 10. Okay, same type I assign, so no error. If we assign the value good, so what will happen?
It is allowing even in any
It's allowing
unknown
anything
like.
unknown. Okay,
Yeah. But what is the difference
yeah,
between
what is the
the
difference?
why we are using?
Yeah, what is difference between? Let me run. Okay, let me run this one. Okay, let me
Okay.
convert in the TypeScript in JavaScript. Okay, now I am running the that script file. Where is script file? Any error is coming?
Mm.
No. So that means you will ask what is the difference anybody any and unknown. Okay, the
Mm.
difference is any any type is not check the type, but unknown will check the type. Okay, unknown will check the type, but
Okay.
see any allows anything, but it is not recommended. If you want to mention the allow anything in TypeScript, it will not mention, it will not allow. Okay, okay, let me tell me. Okay, one difference is any will not check the type check. Okay,
Okay.
unknown
Mm.
will check the type check. Okay,
Touch. Okay.
okay, for example, let's check the type of type, let's check the if I'm checking the if if type of, okay, type of a1, okay, let's say type of a1 equal to string. Okay,
Okay.
then I am assigning the value number, so assigning the value 10. Okay,
Mm.
any error is coming, so you what you mentioned, you need to checking the type, only type of the string, then only you need to allow the 10 value.
Yeah.
But it was what is it is allowing.
It's accepting because it's any type. It types.
Is any
It
type is
it won't check the any data type from
yeah.
a translate.
For example, same thing.
Okay.
Okay, here give the string. Okay, is allowed. Okay, same thing
Yeah.
I'm giving here. Instead of the a1, I put the a2. Okay,
Okay.
what is happening? I think
Nothing.
type of, okay. Actually, it will check the type checking.
Okay.
Just a minute. Okay. For example, okay, if it is a string, okay, if it is a string, yeah, I'm doing the console log of, let me do, I'm doing the console log of a1 that uppercase, for example, uppercase, two uppercase. Okay,
Okay.
here I'm doing the a2 that uppercase. Just a minute, that's confusing. Okay, unknown spelling correct, right? Unknown. Okay,
Mm.
okay. Now let's say here I write the hello. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So when I applying the uppercase, when only this is string only, then only applying. Okay. For example, okay, let me first explain the any case. Okay.
Okay.
Even the two uppercase. Is any error coming?
No.
Actually, two uppercase is apply in which type it will apply this method.
To string. It actually applies to the to string, not to the number.
So it apply the only strings only, right?
String, yeah.
So two uppercase is the string method, right?
Right.
Apply two uppercase is the string method. It apply on the only string only. Okay,
Yeah.
you're confusing.
No, no, I'm not good.
Okay, let
I'm
me.
clear.
Okay, one more thing. See, I will do one thing. Okay, let's say where x equal to 5. Okay, two uppercase. I use. Shall I use the two uppercase on the x generally?
No, we can't do that because
Because
it's a number.
it's a number, can't do that, right? Let's
Yeah,
run.
right.
Okay, what is the happening?
It's encoder because
Encoder function. I function.
it's not a function.
But see, when will the error coming? After execution, it will coming. Okay.
Yeah, that's
But I
right.
but I want to check before execution only. Before execution only, I want to check. Okay.
Okay.
If I use the any type, okay, it will skipping the type checking. So we don't know if what is the A1 is a string or number, we don't know. So it's trying to allowing. Okay. In the same thing.
Okay.
In the same thing. Okay. I take in the A2. Okay.
Okay.
Instead of the A2, I use in the unknown. Okay. Unknown type. Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me, if I apply the two uppercase method, it will take or not. Let's check. It's
It
taking?
won't take because it won't take because it's initially we are applying as 5 and then
Simple. See, this is difference with this one, this one. Simple. See, it is a difference. Okay.
okay.
Here, what is the difference between any and unknown? Any and unknown both are same. So they will call in the answer any and both are same. Any and unknown both are same. It allows the any type of the value. It allows the any to assign the any type of the value. First thing. Then what is the difference? The difference is any type it not check the types. It will not check the type. Okay. For example, if you want to apply string method on a variable which is declared with the any type, it will allow because for example, you are applying the up to uppercase method. To uppercase method will apply only that particular variable. It is the string. Then only it will apply. Okay.
Yeah.
But here it is allowing because it was not checked. What is the A1 type here?
Uh, Here A1 type is number, but we are assigning it to the upper screen because
No, no, no. Here A1 type is any. That is difference.
any yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A1 type is any. Any means we don't know what is the type.
What is it? Yeah.
So then why it's allowing.
It's allowing any to uppercase
But
function.
in the unknown case, if you're trying to apply string method, it will apply only if this type is string.
String.
Okay. If you write
Yeah.
so then we need to write some condition. If type of A2 equal to string, then only you need to apply.
Okay.
So before applying the two uppercase on this A2, it will check
We are
the
adding
it will
checking
check the
the.
what is the type value. Okay.
Okay.
It is so here clearly mentioned one only string, then only you need to apply. Okay, this is the string only, then only. If you not mention the type, if you not mention the anything, okay, it does not know what is the type of that one. For example, if you check the string here, then what it will give the error and run.
It will give an error.
Error, because here also this is the know the type.
Yeah.
Okay, that means
Okay.
unknown type will check the type before applying any function, but any type it will not check that, it skip the type checking. Okay,
Okay.
so here you need
Okay.
to answer like, so what is the difference between the any and untype? Any and untype both are same, both are allowing any type of the value. First point. Second point, any is the not recommended. Okay, unknown is
Okay.
recommended, you can safer instead of the any you can use the unknown. Why? Starting, if any skip the type checking before applying any function, any methods on that variable, any type skipping the type checking. But in the unknown type, if you want to apply any method on that variable, you must be check the type. Okay,
Okay.
now understand.
Yeah. Understood.
Then
Understood. I got it actually.
yeah. So if you want to apply, if you use the unknown type, if you want to apply any method, you need to check the type. So
Type, yeah.
simple.
Then
Any
only
simple is any is does not, any is skipping the type checking, but unknown is
it will not skip the type check. It always checks,
it will
even if
check
we are
the,
using unknown, it will check the data type. Check.
it will check type. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we are doing, we need to check the value. For example, let's say where 8 str1, let's take one variable is equal to a2. Okay, I am
Okay.
applying the string string1 on uppercase str1. Same problem, because it mentioned unknown type. So what general what we will do is we will write like, if type of str1 is equal to string, then only
We
we need to mention the, we need to use this function. Okay,
yeah.
okay. So instead of this, since of this, we need to do the type casting. Type casting means we can change the type. We can change the type. How can change the type? So for example, here what is the A2 type?
It's unknown.
Unknown.
So
Unknown. So string one also unknown, right?
right.
Now I want to change the type. We want to change type casting. To change the type casting, for example, if I want to change the this value as a string, then one is we can take like this. Sorry, but it's trying the error. So it is not type casting, it is type declaration. Type casting will do here. You need to mention a2 as string.
Okay.
A2 as string. So that means what you're telling, take the variable as a string type.
Okay.
Otherwise there is one more method like this, like less than string. That means take the a2 value as string to string 1. Okay, so we can use as less than, or this is called type casting. If you mention this here, if you mention here, this is the, if you mention type here, this is type declaration. Okay, but if you mention type here, we are changing casting the type. For example, okay, let's remove this one, string 50. Okay, what happened?
It throws an error because it's a number and we are trying to uppercase it, so that's showing an error.
Why is taken as number type?
Because it's a implicit one, and we are while initializing, I mean, while declaring the variable, we are declaring that as p number, data type
Okay,
as number.
okay. In this case, why it not give the
In
error?
this, it skips the null state, I mean, data type check. So that is the reason it we won't get any error.
Okay. In this case,
In this case, it takes as a data, it's an explicit type and it takes as a number, a data type. So it won't allow, it throws an error.
okay. For example, if you want to this, if you like this one,
Okay.
with the string is the if you only variable, take the other variable. Otherwise, mm, like this. So that means typecasting is not allowed directly on the value. So what you will do, put this the value in the other variable, like so where we value, okay,
Okay.
in other variable, then apply the typecasting, okay.
Okay.
How to apply typecasting? Value as string, okay.
As yeah.
Is what is the run command? Yeah, value as string. When no typecasting, this is called not type. This is called type assertion, okay. So when
Okay.
will this type assertion? Why we are not taking this value as the string?
Mm,
Tell me.
value as string because initially we are giving it as number and we are trying to change the value of data type
String.
to string.
So we cannot change, right?
Yeah.
Un-
Right.
but if it is the unknown type, any type, even you change the type, it will not check. No use. But if you use the unknown
Yeah.
type, okay, unknown type,
Then
then
again.
then it's taken. We can convert the type check. You understand, right?
Okay.
If
Yeah.
unknown type,
Understood.
then only we can change the type. We can check
Yeah.
the type check. This is called type assertion. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Now other types are union type. Okay. Sorry, union type. What is called union? Union
Union
means
to.
we can assign the multiple types. Any one of the type it will check. For example, union type symbol is vertical line. Okay.
Okay.
This one. Sorry, this one. Okay. Let me check. Let me explain. For example, where L equal to L, where L we can mention like either string or number.
Number. Okay.
That means we can assign the value
String or number type.
string or number,
Number.
but not the boolean.
Other data type. Yeah.
If we assign the value to boolean, so if you want to allow the any one of the type, any one of the type, okay. Either I mean, if you want to allow the any sorry, union of some of the types, either number, any string. If you want to allow the multiple types, then you use the union. If you want to allow the multiple types, then you use the union. Okay,
And union.
you understand?
Okay.
If you want to use the
Yeah.
now, if you want to use the uh, there is one word called literal types. What is literal type? Literal type is like a values, not the types. So what is the other
Okay.
one? Literals. Literal types means values. That means literal.
Okay.
That means, for example, sorry, okay. For example, here instead of the types, you give the values. For example, here I give the 50, 100, 2. So now here we are not giving any type, but we're
Mm.
giving the values. It must be any one of these values. For example, if I give the 101, it give the error
Okay.
because any one of three values, either 50, either 100, either true, but you will not give the any other values. Like
Yeah.
you cannot give any other values. It's not the, so here you're checking the values only. Okay. So
Okay.
if you want to variable allow the multiple types, then we use the union type. If you want to use the only some set of the values, then we use the literal type. Okay.
Okay.
So here we not mention type, but we are mentioning the values. So we can give 100 or 50 or true. So I can give true. Okay. Shall I give false
Okay.
here?
No, we can't give it.
Why? Because
Because it's initially we are giving a string or number.
No, no, no.
Hmm.
Here,
Okay, we are giving as boolean, so it should take it. Right?
that's what I'm telling. This is the
Yeah.
literal type. It will check the not the type value. It will checking.
Yeah.
So we need to give any one of these three values. Any other value it will not allow.
Okay.
For example, if I give the 200, it will take.
Yeah.
It will
It
not
is
take
not
because it is
only
not
those values it is taking because okay, whatever we are defining.
only those
Those.
value only taken. Okay,
Okay.
100 it
Okay.
allowing, 10 it not allowing, 50 it not allowing because it is string 50, only string
The
50.
string.
This is called
Yeah.
values checking. This is the literal. Uh, Instead of that, if we
Literals.
give the here string
Mm.
uh, number, then for example,
Boolean.
if I give the false here,
It will take it. Because we are giving as a string. I mean, yeah, it will take it. Because we have a data type here.
okay, if we give the 50 here,
It won't take it because we are not defining data type as number.
this one.
Yeah, it will allow it.
So this is called the union type. If we check the multiple
Union.
types, that is union type. If we allow the multiple values, then the literal type. Okay.
Excel literal. Literal. Yeah.
So this is for today class. I will explain the remaining types. So we have different types, remaining types, multiple types. I will explain tomorrow. Okay. So
Yeah, sure.
in today, mostly you need to understand what is the difference between any and unknown, and union
Mm.
type, literal
The
type,
union and literal. Yeah.
and what is the explicit type, what is the implicit type, and what is
Implicit.
type assertion or type casting. Type assertion, type casting. I told you as the string,
Yeah.
or you can
Yeah.
local type. Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay.
this is for today class. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.